Okay, how we doing, guys? You'll notice in the background I am using a sniper rifle. Now don't pass out, don't faint. Yes, I am using one, and the reason I'm using one is simply because I done a video a week or so ago which was called Box Snipers, and on that video I was hating the, how they're used and how easy it is to use the mobility of them and how overpowered they are with the one-hit kill capacity. And that video kind of went down really well. It went down a lot better than I thought, but in the same token, there was a lot of people who were opposed to the video who were saying, look, at the end of the day, it's easy to use submachine guns, it's easy to use assault rifles. The fact of the matter is, you would not be able to use the sniper rifle because it's too skillful for you. So I thought, you know what, it's only fair, you got to put your money where your mouth is, and I decided to put it on and tear it up a little bit. Now, it's not the greatest gameplay in the world. I think I go about 29 for 14 or something like that, I can't remember, but yeah. This is me using it, and to be honest with you, I found it easy. I found it easy to use, I'm not going to lie. Some of the kills I pulled off were a bit like, whoa, really? And then some of them were like, no, that should have been a kill. But yeah, generally it was a one-hit kill, and it worked for me. So yeah, I still stand firm on the whole argument about it. But do you know what? I did have a little bit of fun. I can kind of see the attraction to a degree. I wouldn't be using it all the time, but hey, it is what it is, as Big Snacks would say. Anyway. My name is Apocalypse. You know that, yeah? You're all clear with that. You recognise the voice, you recognise the channel, you understand with the whole acronyms of what I use and the graphics on my channel. You get that it's me, yeah? Good, good. I'm glad about that, because I'll kind of explain myself, and the titling of the video may have thrown you a little bit, but allow me to explain. A couple of days ago, I purchased a new phone. Now, my iPhone has, in fact, gone down, and it has been down for a while. That's why I'm not as active with regards to comments and all the rest of it as I normally would be when I'm working. So I decided to purchase a cheap old phone that can just get me from A to B with calls and whatever, more so for work. And while I was on that phone, I had a look, and I thought, I wonder if I can get onto the internet and be able to access my account, and maybe I can be as active as I was before. So I went onto the GPRS and I typed in Apocalypse. Now, on the Google, there it came up, Apocalypse. There was my spelling, 6,543 subs I think I was at the time or something, 100 and something videos, yeah, there we go. And then I scrolled down, and the next option down kind of left me in two emotions. There was one of shock, and there was also one of worry. And that is that there was another channel, and its name was Apocalypse, which was spelt exactly the same as mine, and there was also the same avatar that I use. And here it is here. It's a guy called MS Games. I think he's Italian or Spanish, I'm not sure. My grip of the foreign language is not as brilliant as it probably should be, but yeah, MS Games 24 I think it is, and this is his channel, and he's renamed it Apocalypse. He's used my avatar, and I was like, whoa, hang on a minute. You can't do that, can you? Before I go on, I don't want to incite any hate over to this guy. So, you know, I know you guys are cool, and whenever anybody's come into the comment section and left anything a little bit negative, you guys are like a pack of wolves on them, and I love that. You know, I love the fact that, you know, I can pussy out and let you fight my battles for me, essentially. But yeah, you know, I don't want anybody going over there and giving this guy a load of grief, because he is only a small channel. He's got 23 subs and 710 video views, but I was kind of disturbed by it, and I had a look through his videos, and there was one thing that really jumped out at me as being really, really odd. And this was the thing that caused me a little bit more concern, to thinking, hang on, how much along the lines of copyright does this entail? And that is that one of his videos, it's about the 6th one down from his top list, is titled Intro Apocalypse, and in brackets it's got Mia Intro, which I'm guessing means my intro. And just take a look at this. Now, do we all recognise that? That's my intro, man. You know, I had that intro custom made for me, the same as I had my avatar custom made for me by ATC Chaology. You know, I sat down, I gave him all the instructions, I gave him every method of how I wanted it to be, and he did it. And this guy has taken it and called it his own. And even his YouTube page has got the SAS character with the gas mask, the Special Forces guy. I don't know what to do about it. It's really weird. I haven't commented on any of his stuff, and I haven't called him out for it, because I just find it quite bizarre. But yeah, that's kind of the sketch. So I was just wondering, I don't know, what can I do about it? Is there anything I can actually do? Can I report it? Because I don't want to bugger anybody's, air quotes, YouTube career up, but at the same time, this guy could start giving other channels a load of grief under the name Apocalypse, and people might think it's me. And I'm not comfortable with that, because obviously, you know, I try to keep my nose clean as best as possible. Even when I'm doing videos on Woody's Gamertag, or whatever, you know, I don't do much trolling because I try to keep a clean sheet. And the fact of the matter is, if he'd have just taken my channel name, I could have dealt with that. I mean, that's fine, you know, if he's a fanboy or something, I could have thought, oh, that's quite sweet. He's dedicating his channel to me and he wants to hopefully grow something off it, that's fine. The fact he took my avatar pissed me off a little bit. But the fact that he's actually named one of his videos after my intro, that's like me putting up Thunder's intro and saying, hey guys, this is my new intro, and he'd be like, no it's not, it's Thunder's. Or, I don't know, am I going to come home from work one day and find him on my sofa, stroking my cat, wearing my slippers and smoking my pipe? I don't know, how far can it go, you know, should I be twitching the curtains every now and then just to make sure there's no Italian guys standing outside? It's weird, but yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update on that and just, you know, make sure there was no complications, because I do remember somebody leaving a comment in one of my videos saying, hey, somebody ripped off your avatar, and I'm kind of sure it was that, because when they left the title of the YouTube channel, I think they missed the 24 off the end, so I kind of went scanning through, having a look, and I couldn't find him, so I thought somebody was just trolling me a little bit, but no. He's there, bold as brass. There it is. The other Apocalypse. The Imposter. Anyway, so that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background, and, you know, for those of you who are going to say, well, you were probably only picked one gameplay out of so many, I've got loads of sniping gameplay, and if you want to see more of it, that's fine. I can go into my hard drive and get some more out. I even threw a suppressor on it just to try that out on 6v6 TDM, so yeah, if you're into sniping, I'll throw a few more up. Hey, I stand strong. I still don't bloody like it. Anyway, I will see you later, guys. Enjoy the up and coming weekend, and I will speak to you again. Apocalypse done.